Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished. And here in America, Babylon, through the plagues and that the Lord is sending on this place, America, Babylon. You see, people are going to be, they're going to be astonished. The other nations, they're not going to be able to, they're not, the people, and the people here, they're not going to be able, they won't believe. They're going to be struck. Like, I can't believe, I can't believe this is going on. I can't believe this happened. They are going to be astonished at what the Lord is going to do to this place, America, Babylon. You see? And the Lord is, he's tearing down this place economically. He's destroying this place. You see? He's destroying this place. You see how the prices are all jacked up on food and supplies. The prices are just out of control. You got gas issues. You got electricity issues. Crime, homelessness. I mean, terror is more and more growing. Violence. The leadership here in the government of America, is completely divided. It's corrupted. We're on the brink of civil war. It seems like more and more, the people are starting to, they're waking up to what Esau is doing. You got these pestilence, this C-19 going on. People are dropping dead from this stuff, from this juice. The Lord is sending plagues on this place. You got natural disasters. You got this weather. We're entering winter. Matter of fact, let me get a quick script. I don't want to make this too long. We're entering winter, but it says we'll go to Isaiah 29:6. Isaiah 29:6, and it reads. It says, "Thou shalt be visited. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire." You see? It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire." You see, the Lord is visiting this place. There's a storm here in Northern California. They're talking about winds that go up to 67 miles per hour. Just the other day, on the so-called New Year's Eve, a big giant redwood fell and crushed my car right here in my apartment complex. A big giant redwood. I put it up there. It fell down and crushed my car on right before New Year's. You see? And they're talking about there's a storm supposed to be here all week long, but then you got storms all across the country right now here in Babylon, America. See, the Lord is visiting this place, and you know, people are freezing to death. They had that down there in that Buffalo. You gotta have. They're also talking about floodings here in Northern California. You see, heavy snow, heavy rain across the country. Temperatures dropping below zero. Pestilence. You got all this stuff unfolding. The Lord is visiting this place. I want to play a quick clip too. Because due to the electricity, we're here in this time of this new year, supposedly. This is when be prepared for the electricity to go out, because this is starting to ramp up even more, because different places of the country are 10,000, 20,000 residents. They have no power. So we're entering in that time right now where the power is finna go out. So just be prepared for any day now. You could be sitting in your home, heater on, and electricity go out on you. Just be prepared, because it's coming, and this is gonna increase more. It's gonna get far worse than this. But there's an attack on America, on Babylon, on this power grid, on this electricity, and through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI, it's Esau setting up these agents, doing this stuff, because this is what he wants. This is the time that we're coming into. Just expect this year the power to start being real tricky. You see? So, you're supposed to be spiritually prepping at this point. You got a lot of people that's heavily putting all their time and prepping and trying to garden, grow their own food and stack up all type of water for 5 years and all the supplies and stuff. That's not going to save you in this time that's coming. I mean, hell is coming. Hell. Terror. Danger. You have to have the Lord, YAHAWAHSHI. There is an attack on the electrical grid right now in this place, America. You see? Call halal Yahawah Bahashim YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yamla Alahaya Nawa Yahawah Bahashim YAHAWAHSHI.
This is Dabu 7. We have an update on the attacks that have been happening coast to coast in this country on the substations of the power grid. We now have police saying that they've arrested 2 men in connection with the attacks that took place in Pierce County, Washington State, that targeted 4 different substations and left thousands of people in the dark on Christmas Day. They're saying that Matthew Greenwood, 32, and Jeremy Crahan, 40, appeared in court on Tuesday on charges of conspiracy to damage energy facilities. They're saying Greenwood also faces a charge of possession of an unregistered firearm if convicted. The 2 men could face up to 20 to 30 years in prison. Prosecutors are also asking that these men remain at the federal detention center where they're being held. And it's just really, really interesting to me that it's always the feds that end up capturing these guys, not normal police. They're not holding them at a normal or a state facility. It's always in the feds' possession.
See? They can't get the because it's Esau doing that. That's catching them and supposedly putting them and letting them go and getting off scot free. It's Esau he's doing this. You see? He's doing this. Let me. But this is the time that we coming into. You see, this is the time. The electricity, the power is finna go off. This is why you better get ready. The doors of mercy are closing. These are plagues. The storms, the tempests, the earthquakes, the floodings. Now you're gonna have electrical issues. The famine. The supplies are low. These are plagues that the Lord is sent, that he's sending. And he did this already in the first Egypt. And he's going to do this again. He's going to double what he did in the first Egypt into this second Egypt. This place is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, America. You see? Let's go to Exodus. Exodus 10, because he did this to Pharaoh in the first Egypt. But I'm gonna go to Exodus 10, and we'll start at because he plagued them with the locusts and the flies, the frogs. He bloodied up the waters. And he also he destroyed their cattle with the famine, and he also sent darkness, and he's going to send darkness on this second Egypt. It's coming. It says Exodus 10 and 15, for they covered the face of the whole earth. For they covered the face of the whole earth, so that the land was darkened. And they did eat every herb of the land and all the fruit of the trees which the hail had left. And there remained not any green thing in the trees or in the herbs of the field through all the land of Egypt. The locusts destroyed all the crops and everything. Thousands of locusts. It says 16, then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron in haste, and he said, I have sinned against the Lord your God, YAHAWAHSHI, and against you. 17, now therefore forgive, I pray thee, my sin only this once, and entreat YAHAWAHSHI, your God, your power, that he may take away from me this death only. See, because Pharaoh, the Lord kept hardening Pharaoh's heart, and he kept oppressing Israel, man. He kept oppressing Israel, our forefathers. It says 18, and he went out from Pharaoh, and entreated the Lord. 19, and the Lord turned a mighty strong west wind, which took away the locusts and cast them into the Red Sea. There remained not only one locust in all the coast of Egypt. See? 20. But the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart. See? Pharaoh, he kept oppressing Israel. It says, but the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he would not let the children of Israel go. And that's the same thing in this time of here in the second Egypt. They continue to keep oppressing ultimately you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians with these draconian laws, and they're bringing forth this RFID, this chocolate chip. They're lying. We're being oppressed and being told that we are not the people of the Lord. We are not the Southern tribe. You're not the Jews. There's no way you so-called Native American and Latinos are part of Israel. They're oppressing the 12 lost tribes of Israel, and they've divided us. They've used so many different councils, and they're blaspheming the Lord. Setting up these false images, and Esau has done everything. He's done everything against the Lord and his people to castrate it and to humiliate and even kill the tribes. But it says, but the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he would not let the children of Israel go. 21. And this the point. And the Lord YAHAWAHSHI said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. You see, he brought darkness that which may be felt. We're talking about pitch black to a point you can't even, you put your hand in front of your face, you can't see it. And this terrified the land of Egypt, because even in the midst of that, there was apparitions and, you know, strange sounds and stuff like that. It says 22, and Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. It says 23, they saw not one another, neither rose from any his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. See, call Allah Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi. You know, this is the terror. This is part of the plagues that the Lord is going to send on this place. Darkness. The times of going in there, turning on the bathroom light, taking your shower, and brushing your teeth and looking in the mirror, or going, at nighttime, turning on your patio or front door light. Them times is coming to an end. It's going to become a problem. The electricity, where the street lights, you're not going to be able to drive. These are the times we're coming into. The Lord he's plaguing this place. This place is finished. America is through, man. Through. So seek the Lord while he may be found. Shalom.